Persona 5 is a game that's been talked about a lot, whether it's because it's considered one of the greatest JRPGs of all time, because its main character was added to Super Smash Bros., or because of its somewhat toxic fanbase. Even though Persona 5 is such a highly regarded game, it's dragged down heavily by its fanbase, which prevents people from playing the game because they don't want to be considered a Persona fan, or more specifically, a Persona 5 fan. Now you're probably wondering, what's so bad about Persona 5 fans? Well, there's a lot to talk about, and they definitely got a reputation of being toxic. If you've watched some of my other videos, you may remember I have a video about toxic fan bases where I use Persona as an example, but I realized that it would probably make more sense to make a full video where I show many of the ways that Persona 5 fans can be toxic, and that's what this video is. Before I get started, something that you should keep in mind when hearing my other points is that a lot of the toxic Persona 5 fans haven't played the game, which makes a lot of these points even worse. First, I'm going to start with the most talked about criticism towards the Persona community, and that's how much they beg for Persona 5 to be ported to the Switch. This all started when many fans of Persona 5 realized that the game would be really nice to have portably on the Switch, and believed it was possible since Joker was put into Smash Ultimate. Then the fans for some reason began to spam Atlus, the developers of Persona, begging for Persona 5 on the Switch. If this wasn't bad enough already, Atlus West for some reason encouraged the begging, and it got even worse. What most people don't understand is that Atlus West doesn't make decisions about what games and ports are made, because that's done by Atlus Japan. But either way, with the encouragement from Atlus West, many fans started to spam every tweet Atlus made with the hashtag BreakFreePersona. That's right, even tweets completely unrelated to Persona got spammed with this too. In my opinion, it's very disrespectful to Atlus that when they post about games that they worked hard making, people just complain that Persona 5 isn't on the Switch. It's okay to want the game to come to the Switch if you don't have a PS4 or just want the game portably, but this isn't the right way to do it. Luckily, it seems like the situation is getting better, because in some recent Atlus tweets, Persona on Switch has been mentioned less. Now the comments seem more on topic, with only a few about Persona for Switch. Hopefully fans learn to be more respectful to Atlus when asking for ports. But anyway, Persona 5 for Switch thing has been talked about way too much, so let's move on. Next, I want to talk about something that I find very weird. It's that Persona 5 fans hate on and refuse to play other Persona and Shin Megami Tensei games. This doesn't make much sense to me because if you really enjoy a game, I would assume that you would want to play the other games in the series. On top of that, they also have the worst reasons for disliking these games. I've heard reasons before like they're too anime or they're for weebs, but have you played Persona 5? That's one of the most anime games ever. How can you play Persona 5 and then complain that Persona 4 is too anime? There are so many other reasons that you cannot want to play the games. You can say you don't find the gameplay fun because the dungeons are randomly generated. You can say the story doesn't interest you. You can even say you just don't want to play the games. But saying bad things about a game without ever playing it is so stupid. All I'm saying is if you don't like the games, that's fine. But don't talk negatively about something you've never played. Just keep in mind too, that a lot of these people who praise Persona 5 as the best Persona game haven't played it and just watch it on YouTube while having no other knowledge of the other games that they say are worse. Also, I find it kind of weird that some people who are fans of Persona 3, 4, and 5 forget that Persona 1 and 2 exist. Personally, I haven't played them either yet, but I plan to because I know Persona 2 is considered the game with the best story, so I just find it weird that many people haven't played it. Anyway, on to the next topic, which is Persona 5 fans' obsessions with the characters. Honestly, I can go on all day about examples of this, but I'm gonna try to make this short. First, there's the people impersonating a certain character. You can find these people if you go to any Persona 5 related Discord server. The one that you'll find most is Joker. Someone will have their name and profile picture as Joker and think that they're Joker. You might even find some other characters too, but Joker is definitely the most common. They're also so attached to these characters that if you say anything negative about a character, they'll try their hardest to defend it even if their points are invalid. The same thing happens if you say anything negative about the game. And there are so many other ways that they show how attached they are to these characters, whether it's getting mad as shit because someone said that they don't like their waifu, or getting mad because someone said another character is better than a character that they like. Sadly, things like this make you start to dislike some of your favorite characters and start to dislike a great game. In conclusion, Persona 5 fans have become viewed the same as something like Undertale fans, where a great game has a terrible fan base. Sadly, this is stopping some people from playing the game and making some fans like the game or its characters less. Also, I want to give a shout out to my friends Sagbutt, Goldenpika, and Hallowed Haunter, whose gameplay I used in the background, and I'll have their channel links in the description. Anyway, thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe with the notification bell on, because I upload a new video every Tuesday. Okay, so maybe I didn't upload for like 4 weeks, but I swear I'm back with the weekly uploads now. Also, if you want me to make a review of Persona 5, tell me in the comments and I might make one. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.